my messy hair, it's still kind of wet. So it looks a little different than usual. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday afternoon. I've got a super fun project for you today. This is something completely different than what we've done before on my previous videos. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. And we will not be using a chalkboard. Instead, we're going to make a pillow. And I have not done a live using fabric at all. But today we're going to use these pillows from Chalk Couture. It's actually a pillow cover. So you can use a pillow that you already have, or you can purchase one. They are 17.5 by 17.5, and it comes two to a package, and they're canvas. And they have a zipper on one side to put the pillow in and out so that you can either change it out for the seasons or throw the cover in the wash or whatever it is that you need to do. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day and is ready to get some crafting going on. I'm trying to just make sure that I can see all of your comments here, and that way I don't miss anything. Let me scroll down here just a little bit, because once I turn my camera down, then on my phone, which is what I'm recording with, then I can't see your comments. So I got my laptop going over here, and I'm pulling up this live video so that I can see what's going on. So what I was thinking that we would do is, I have a buffalo plaid. It's a really big one that I have not used yet. So I thought that would be really cool for the background. The other thing I have that I've never used before, and I'm really excited to use, is this. I thought that would be really cool for the background. This is a 10-inch circle mask. So what you do is you put this on top of the buffalo plaid, and when you chalk it, it leaves an empty space in the middle. That's where we're going to put our monogram. So I have an F for my last name, and it's going to go in the middle of that empty circle that will be there because of the mask that we're going to put on. So exciting stuff. I'm using the Chalkology Ink in black and in red. See, the black is called Black Velvet, and the red is Candy Apple Red. And I'm using the ink because what I want to be able to do is heat set it so that if I do, get them dirty or whatever, I can throw them in the washing machine and it won't wash off. So the heat will set it into the fabric and it'll be good to go. So I love red and black, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. I know everybody's seeing the black and white buffalo plaid everywhere, but I actually think I'm going to do my plaid in red and do my monogram in black. So let me know what you think about that. Do you love the black and white buffalo plaid that's everywhere, or you're sick of it, you don't want to see it anymore? I don't know. Just let me know what you think. But I'm thinking I'm going to do a red plaid to be different and then put the letter in black, because I don't know, I just thought the letter would show up better in the middle of the red versus a red letter in the middle of the black. I don't know. It'd probably be fine both ways. I'm not sure. Maybe I have another pillow cover. Maybe I need to do the other one in reverse, and then we can see the difference between the two. So let's get started here. I'm going to turn my camera down so that you can see my desk and what I'm working on, because I want you to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. And so we will go from there. So let's turn it down to here so you can see my workspace. All right. So we're going to start with the buffalo plaid. So I'm going to move these to a side for right now. And of course, the first thing we need to do is fuzz. Well, I don't know what I'm thinking. We don't have to fuzz this because it's going on fabric that already has, you know, probably some fuzz on it, and it's not a slick surface like a chalkboard or something is that you would normally be putting a transfer on. So we're not gonna fuzz this today. Ignore what I originally said. We are not gonna fuzz this. So I just need to pull this off. And big transfers can be a little cumbersome to work with, but I will show you what I have found is the easiest way to do it. If I could just get it, it's not usually this hard to pull the edge off. Maybe I should start with the other edge. Well, I cannot get the edge lifted up, wouldn't you know? This is what happens when you're live. Usually I can just rub it and it'll come right off. Finally, I got it loose. I don't know why I was having such a hard time today. So typically what I like to do with these larger transfers is pull up a portion of it like so, curl this under like that, and then I'm going to line it up with the edge here. And stick that little portion down that's loose. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach underneath. Let's see, maybe if I turn it sideways you can see what I'm doing. So if I reach underneath and get the liner that is loose, I can gently pull it and roll it at the same time. Then you don't have any issues with the transfer sticking to itself, which can be quite a problem because it is super sticky, and it can, if it sticks to itself, it can be so sticky that when you try to pull it apart, you end up ruining your design. So it looks like I got it all on there. I want to just smooth it out and make sure there are no little bubbles under there. I have right here. Okay. And smooth it back down from the inside out like that. Oh, darn it. I did forget to show you one step. Okay, so remember I told you there is a zipper on here to put your pillow in? We're also going to use that zipper to put an insert in so that, for one thing, it'll hold our fabric together, like all smoothed out, but also it's going to protect the back side of the fabric so that your ink doesn't soak through to the other side. So let me grab that real quick. So this one that I have is a 17 by 17, and it should fit perfectly inside of this pillow cover. So the trick to being able to get this inside of your pillow cover is to kind of roll it, and I'll show you. So first I'm going to remove the film on the top to expose the sticky on here. And then I'm going to roll it like this and put it inside the zippered area here. And then once I have it inside, I can unroll it and it should fit perfectly in there. Okay. Let's take this off and make sure that it's straight on this side as well. Don't want any wrinkles up under my design. Okay, so now we just need to put this back on. Try to line it up. And I'm just smoothing it to get all of the little bubbles out. Which is good. Okay, so next we need to put the circle mask on. And on that one, I am going to go ahead and fuzz it a little bit because I don't want it to stick too strong to this transfer, which doesn't have any fuzz on it. So I'm going to pull this off of the backer like this. Stuck to my arm. And I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth and just try to fuzz that a little bit. Perfect. All right. Now I just need to try to center this on my pillow, which should be fairly easy because it should be the same size as the other transfer. So I should just be able to line it up right on top of the other transfer. Okay. Okay, here we go. Get it all smoothed out and lined up. Make sure it's sticking down right there. So this also has a screen right here so that all of our paste is going to go through the design to the bottom. Okay. I think that we are pretty good to go there. Okay. Lost my connection here. All right, so the first one that we're going to use is the Candy Apple Red. So, I'm going to get a stir stick so that I can stir this up really well, make sure that it's a good consistency. This is a brand new one, so it comes with one of these little seals on top, so I just need to pull that off. Try not to splatter it everywhere. Okay. So now I'm just going to stir it up. It's much like a yogurt consistency. And this red is gorgeous. I love it. Got me a water pan over here to drop that in. Okay, so this is a pretty big design. So what my plan is, I'm gonna drop some paste on here, and then I'm gonna use this larger squeegee to drag it around and make sure that the entire thing is covered. And it's always good to have paper towels handy to keep your hands clean, because when you're handling your pillow cover, you do not want to get ink in the wrong spots. So, I've got some ink here on the upper portion, and I'm going to start spreading it around with my large squeegee. A bubble here. I probably should have started squeegeeing from the inside out instead of the top. So let's try that. Okay, and I like to go in a couple of different directions just to make sure that, you know, because fabric is not flat like a chalkboard, so I want to make sure that it's getting into the grooves of the fabric. We're gonna have a big old red square here in a minute. Hey Sherry, thanks for joining. So we're working on a buffalo plaid pillow cover. So this is gonna be a cover that can be put on any other pillow that you have at home, or you can buy a pillow form to put in it. It's a 17.5 by 17.5. And we have this big round circle in the middle, which is gonna leave a blank spot on our pillow. And that's where I'm gonna put the monogram. So right now we're working on the buffalo plaid portion. And I'm just trying to make sure the whole area is covered. Sherry, thank you. You're too sweet. So tell me, do you like buffalo plaid? I've been seeing, you know, buffalo plaid all over the place, mostly in black and white. I've seen a lot of gray and white as well, but I decided to go with red. And then I'm going to do my monogram in black. So we're almost done here with the red. Got one more corner to do here. Just try to spread it all out. I'll show you in just a minute, Sherry. As soon as I pull this off, you're gonna see a red buffalo plaid. And I'm putting it on a canvas pillow cover. So it's gonna be red and kind of an off-white color because that's the color of the canvas. All right, I think we just about got this covered. I'm gonna make sure to remove the excess. Place it back in the jar. Okay. Going to put that back in the jar. Okay, we're going to reveal the red plaid, and you're going to see a little bit over here that I got on the pillowcase that hopefully I can wash off. Okay, so we just need to be careful when lifting this up that we don't touch the top of the transfer to another area of the pillow and mess up our design. So I'm going to try to pull up and away from the pillowcase. Like so. All right, Sherry, that's what a buffalo plaid is. I've been seeing it in all of the stores in black and white. Turn off, Alexa, turn off. I don't know what I said, but I activated my Alexa over there and she's just a-talking. I don't know what she's saying. Okay, so I got a little bit on my fingers, so I just have some disinfecting wipes and I'm just gonna wipe my hands off real quick to make sure that they're clean, so that I don't make a mess on my pillow any more than I already have. Okay. Awesome. All right, now let's see if I can get this. All right, so this is what we have so far. I need to dry this a bit, and then we'll be ready to put the monogram on. It kind of looks like a picnic table right now. Thanks, Sherry. If you have to go, don't worry. The replay will be up and you can watch it when you get ready. And you can always, if you didn't know, you can always, at the top of your screen, there's like 3 little dots at the top of the post. You can click that and then click Save Video. And then it'll be saved so that it's easy for you to find when you get ready to go back and watch it. And to find it, you just go to your home page on Facebook. And on the left-hand side, there's a menu with a whole bunch of things listed, and one of them is Saved. So if you click on that Saved on your home screen, it'll bring up any videos or posts that you have saved. So that's a really good way to say, I use it all the time when I want to save videos, especially when, you know, I don't have time to watch them right then. I can go back and watch them later. So I have my hair dryer here. I'm going to go ahead and dry this the best I can so that I don't smudge it or mess it up when I'm applying the monogram. So give me just a second. Completely dry by any means, but we're going to go ahead and prepare our monogram to go in the center. Smooth it out a bit. And I've got my F. I just need to remove it from the backer paper. Hopefully it's not as tricky as that buffalo plaid was to get off earlier. And it's not, so that came off easily. All right. So now I just need to center it. Can you see my whole circle? Okay, I want to make sure you can see the whole circle. So I'm going to center it here, or attempt to. Let's see. It's kind of close. Probably not perfectly centered, but I think it'll work. So I'm just making sure that the whole area around my screen is stuck down so that I can get a nice crisp F. The lines will be nice and smooth. And again, I'm using the black velvet ink. And I need a stir stick and a squeegee. So, again, this is a yogurt consistency. I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and stirred up. And try not to drip on my fabric. So I'm going to move it to the side, just in case I make a mess. Okay, so got my small squeegee, and I am just going to load it up with some black ink and cover the entire monogram. Okay, I'm going to put the excess back in the jar, and then I'm going to go across this way to try and get all of the different thread directions covered in the black. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, I think I got all of the excess off. Wipe my fingers off before I lift that because I don't want to get it on my pillow cover. Okay, no black on my fingers. Okay, let's lift this up and see what it looks like. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, set that aside. What do you think? All right, so I'm gonna hit it with the hair dryer some more because it needs to be completely dry before I heat set it. So I'm going to be using my Cricut heat press, and I have it over here on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. I'm going to set my temperature to 350. And I'm going to let that heat up while I'm using the blow dryer to dry this. Here we go. So this has taken a minute to dry, and I don't want to keep you here forever watching this dry. These, especially these darker solid red squares, are taking a little more time. They're a little more saturated. The F is looking pretty good, but these dark red squares do not look like they're ready. So I think what I'll do is I will let this dry off camera, and then I will use my Cricut to heat set it. What I will do is, my Cricut is not as big as the pillow, so I'll probably do it in quadrants. I'll do this section for about 30 seconds, and then I'll move it over here. That was my Cricut telling me it's heated up, if you heard that beep. Then I'll do it here, here, and here. And then what I will do is I will turn it inside out, and I will do the same thing. I'll heat set it on the back, here, 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 and here, 30 seconds each. You can use a regular iron as well, but you're gonna have to iron for like 4 minutes per quadrant. It takes quite a bit longer, but if you don't have an easy press, you can still do this. It's not a problem. So I think I will do that off camera, and then I also have my little pillow to go inside of it. So I'll insert the pillow and I'll get some pictures to show you. But for now, this is what we have. I love my little pillow with my F monogrammed on it. Of course, we have the whole alphabet, and you can get the buffalo plaid comes in a small and a large print. So this is the large one. There's a small one where the stripes are about half this size. So it's just a smaller print, but the square design or transfer is the same size. So it would also fit on this pillow. So I'm not gonna make you sit here and watch paint dry. So let me turn my camera up a little bit. All right. I hope you enjoyed this different craft, something that we haven't done before. And I hope you see or able to see the creativity and how you could make this your own. Of course, not only could you do your own initial, but you could change up the colors in any way to match your decor. And there are other designs besides just the buffalo plaid to choose from. They're available on my website if you're interested in looking at those. Just leave me a comment and I will get you a link so that you can check those out. Also wanted to let you know that I do have a free craft club. For some reason that's a mouthful tonight. So I do have a free craft club that I would love for you to join if you have not already done so. Leave me a comment in the box, in the comments box down below with hashtag club, CLUB, and I will get you the information and get you a link so that you can go check that out and join in. I would love to have you there. I share all of my craft projects there, my videos, some extra stuff that's not on my normal page, some specials if I'm offering a special price on certain products. I also offer some mini projects or sample packs. It's a complete mini project. I offer those for sale in my craft club as well. They're exclusively offered there. So if you want to check those out as well, we have some really cool farmhouse designs right now. So give me a hashtag club if that sounds interesting to you. And if you had fun watching this video, I would love for you to do this right here and let all of your friends have the opportunity to watch this video as well. I think that's about it for today, guys. Really do appreciate you joining me, and I will definitely get some pics up of this new project with my monogram in it. You guys have a happy Sunday, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.